welcome to my channel. This is my last Christmas journal for this year. It's a bit different. I've had a lot of papers left over from different kits, etc., and other bits and pieces. And I'd got gifted tags and postcards and all sorts of things in Happy Mail. So I decided I'd do a bit of an eclectic one where it all goes into one journal and yeah, it comes out as it comes out. It was very freeing doing it because I wasn't following a kit and I didn't have the tags to match and everything, so it did get a little bit, oh God, does this look all right? But it worked out okay in the end, I think, anyway. I quite like it. So I've got some organza ribbon tying it up with some lovely lace down the spine. I've actually tied glued the organza ribbon as well to the spine. I've made a bookmark. I've got an Edith Holden CD from donkeys years ago, and they had bookmarks, so I thought I would do one of them in here as well. The material is from a local shop over here, and I just loved it. And I've sewn around it. It's the first time I've done a cover. And with plain material inside as well. So, to start off with, I've also got lots of little lacy bits that I've had left over. Again, I've made into tabs. I can't remember where everything's come from because some of it was made a couple of years ago. So this is from Artie Mays, I do know that. This I made last year, never used. I did some stamping and then used some collaging. I think these came from Artie Mays. This is from Cara Brandon. That slots in there. I also, first time, I've torn out an Edith Holden page out of my Edith Holden book, Country Diary, and used that in here. Some coffee paper with some washi tape. This, I think, came from Crafty Cat, and it's wrapping paper, but I printed it onto 80 GSM. I'm not sure what that is in pounds, and it was very thin, but I coffee dyed it, and it kind of went all sort of watery like that, which I didn't mind. And then on the inside, I'll show you further on, but it all came through the other side of the paper. This is from Line Dot Arrow, Natalie. It's a file folder that I've put in there. This is from SS Digital Studio. This envelope was left over, and again this is from Artie Mays' stackable tags last year. I'd already made this up and never used it. I've sprayed with gold mica powder, the Distress Oxide mica powder. So you've got a bit of a journaling spot there. And then at the back here, again, this is from Artie Mays, is some printable music paper that I've tea dyed rather, and put that in there. I've made that into a pocket at the back there. Now this is one of the sheets. I'm not sure where I got it from. It might have been Artie Mays, I can't remember. I did some stamping that didn't come out very well, and some washi tape. This is from Crafty Cat from last year's kit as well. And I got gifted one of those dressing table runner things in a swap, and so this was embroidered on the corner, so I took two of the corners off. You'll see one later on. This is from Tracy Fox, I think. I've backed in tea-dyed paper. This came from 49 Dragonflies, and I'm not too sure where this came from. But she did a set of little envelopes that you'll see later on. I've resized. These are the actual size that you get them, but I've resized them larger as well. This was from the Digital Collage Club. I think this was Line Dot Arrow or Tracy Fox. Well, I'm really sorry because I don't know. Can't remember everything. And this was from the Flower Fairies calendar, and it was a one-page picture of winter, so I thought that was quite good to go in there as well. And I've backed it with some of the paper from Artie Mays as well. That clips on there. Tea dye paper. I made a ruffle of some of the paper of the front that was left over. Artie Mays. This is the Digital Collage Club. The saying comes from Amity Bloom. This is from Yvonne Preston's postcards. And this was one of the Christmas stackables from last year from Artie Mays as well. I say I made that up last year and didn't use them all. Again, another music sheet which I think was Artie Mays. Did some more stamping down there, and this is another sheet of that paper that I printed on the wrong GSM. So I've put a sheet of paper on the back which came from, I think it was Cara Brandon, with some more washi tape, tea dye paper, doily, Artie Mays. And this was a little paper bag I had left over for some gifts I'd been making, and I'd stenciled with some white paint. The tag thing, the label comes from Pink Bonnet Prints. This is from Line Dot Arrow. And then I've just made a little notebook. It's got that in there. That was Tracy Fox, I think. And then at the back here, I've got two tags, little tags from the Digital Collage Club. There, the small tags. As I say, I'm trying to remember where it all came from. Put that in there. Again, this was a freebie a couple of years ago, and I can't remember. But as you can see, that came through as well. I did some stamping, bit of Artie Mays again, gold doily, with some journaling cards, and I'm really sorry, but I can't remember where they came from. I do like this one though. There. Again, some of that paper that was printed on the 80 GSM. As you can see from this, I'll show you in a minute. This is, I've made bigger, was from 49 Dragonflies. And this is from Yvonne Preston. As you can see, it's all come through. But I think, well, it gives it a bit of a, as I say, I was just, I don't know, trying to use everything up. This is from Artie Mays last year. Journaling card that I've just used mica spray on there. Put that in there. Artie Mays. And then this was a belly band I made with all bits of scraps of paper. Again, I can't remember where this came from. And this is Artie Mays stackables. That was made last year as well. Slots in there. Book page. And then we're in the middle and we've got some little jingly bells. Book page. And this is off the CD from that Edith Holden CD. It's really old. I mean, I'm probably talking 15 years ago. And it was the December calendar. And I've just printed it on this parchment paper I've got. I am going to do a journal printing onto this because it's such lovely paper, but not cheap. Anyway, I've folded that up, inked it, and that's there. In there. Artie Mays. This I got gifted, and I'm really sorry, but I can't remember. It was in a Happy Mail swap. I put in, actually no, it wasn't. I think I got it a couple of years ago from one of my craft club ladies. I think I might have got it from Wendy. I can't remember. But I put, there was this hook there. I must have taken the charms off or something. So I've put some more charms on there. And then this is from Pink Bonnet Prints. Whoops, my tree's fallen over. And then this, again, was a freebie last year, and I resized it in many different sizes, but that fitted in there. I had that sitting in a pot. Goes in there nicely. And I've just used some twine I got from Flying Tiger over here a few years ago. The other side of that, which I put washi tape on. The Silent Night, Holy Night, All is Calm, All is Bright. These are from Artie Mays as well. There's the other corner pocket, that lace corner pocket. This, as I say, I think was Tracy Fox. This was the Digital Collage Club, and I think these were with Tracy Fox's bits and pieces. There. And again, another one from 49 Dragonflies with a little card in, and I can't remember where I got it. As I say, thank you to everyone, and I would love to give you all a thank you, but it's been a couple of years where some of it has come from. Doily, another tag, and then I've got some photos that I printed onto glossy photo paper and put that on there. Not a tag. Belly band, and I've sewn down that and just used scraps I've got. Another layered postcard from Artie Mays, and this I think was one of my very first tags I ever made quite a few years ago, and I've backed it onto cardboard, it must have been a food packaging, and then I've sort of collaged it as well, and that goes in there. I said tried to use everything up, and can you believe it, I have still got a box full of stuff. This was a piece of paper left over from Artie Mays, which I've put on with washi tape, and it was really to cover that, but as you can see, when that's one of those sheets that just came straight through the paper. I thought I quite liked it. Anyway, another ruffle, music sheet, and this is some vellum I found, a piece of vellum that I've made a pocket out of, and in here is another stackable from Artie Mays. This is from Pink Monarch Prints, and this again was from Artie Mays as well, which I've tea dyed and inked. That goes in the back there, and I've got to be careful with my Christmas trees. And then over the page, this is Artie Mays tea dyed paper. This was a freebie. Again, I think it was line dot arrow. And I've splattered that with mica powder as well. And inside is a layered stackable postcard from Artie Mays, which goes in there and is just put on with I have found some paper clips as well, coloured paper clips, so I used the red and green up. More washi tape. This was from Crafty Cat, Artie Mays, I think. Not line dot arrow, Cara Brandon. And this was a vintage postcard I was gifted in a swap that I've put in there, and this is from Pink Monarch Prints as well. Slot in there. Again, as you can see, what's happened when I've tried to tea dye it. What I did, I sprayed it and then put it straight in the oven, but it all went like that. The other side of the Edith Holden page, and the last corner pocket, which again was a scrap of paper where the sewing had gone wrong, and I thought it'd be ideal for a pocket. Just when I was first practicing. And then this is a tag from Artie Mays, again, with her sentiments as well. And then we come to the back, like that. I do like this material though, it's so gorgeous. Such a pretty pattern. I'll be making some more next year. And with the bookmark. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be taking a couple of weeks break now, as it's, as you know, the Wednesday before Christmas. And I do need to sort out my craft room. It's got into a bit of a mess and I've got everything everywhere. So I'm going to spend a few days next week sorting all that out. So I'll see you probably in the new year. Thanks very much. Please hit that like button and the subscribe button if you're not already. And it would be great to see you all in the new year. Thanks very much. Have a really great Christmas and a happy new year. Bye.